The music news for the streets, the music news for your beats, the news for the music stuff that you gonna need. We gon' talk about plugins, we gon' talk about gear. If it's news on this music, we gon' talk about it here. Let's go. Welcome to the music news for the streets. I'm your anchorman, Something. Hit the keys. Today we have all kinds of great stories from Rhodes to Cherry Audio, but our top story comes from Akai. It looks like Akai is dropping a fire plugin called FlexBeat. Let's check it out. So what is FlexBeat, you may ask? Well, it looks like it's a rhythmic tool plugin. So it looks like, and it sounds like to me, it's something similar to Looperator with some more features and different functionality. So let's listen to what they say. FlexBeat is the ultimate rhythmic tool, giving you complete control over the timing and groove of your music. FlexBeat lets you create beat chops, DJ style scratches, trance gates, all that stuff. So really it is like gross beat. What I'm assuming though is I think they're gonna make this a standalone plugin that everybody can get. The reason I say that is it tells us down here that the requirements in order to have this plugin is obviously Mac OS, Intel Core. So it's basically telling us you're gonna be able to get it on Apple and you're gonna be able to get it on PC. I understand that there's MPC beats. I mean, I've made a bunch of tutorials on that. I get that, but you can use MPC beats inside of other plugins as well. So, all right, so let's go ahead and check this thing out in action and see what they're talking about. I think you can see here though, by the effects and all the stuff that they have, it is going to be similar to a gross beat or a Looperator or Effect Tricks or Infiltrator, which is one of my goats. But let's go ahead and check it out a little more. But what is cool about this, I will say, as looking at it, it looks like they have it all set up to where it's going to synchronize to the pads. So you'll be able to push more than one effect at the same time. And then similar to like, you know, Shaperbox or Infiltrator or anything else, they'll have where you can draw your shape over here as well. But it looks like they're going to let you draw the shape inside of the pads. So each one of the pads, you're going to be able to draw your rhythm and your shape. And that's pretty fire. So, you know, not bad from Akai. You know what I'm saying? Might be something that we all might want to check out. And breaking news. It looks like we have even more MPC XL leaks. So reported by Bolo today, I'll just let Bolo run it. Bolo, tell him.
All right, breaking news. The MPC XL is here. It is official. Somebody sent me over a picture of it inside of a studio. I'm not gonna say whose studio it is or who is in possession of it. Let's go ahead and pull up this picture and let's talk about it. First thing that I noticed, it looks very similar to the X. I do believe they did give a RAM upgrade. So instead of having 2 gigs of RAM, it's gonna have 4 gigs of RAM. Pretty sure they're gonna try to roll everything out either before NAMM or during NAMM or maybe shortly after NAMM. But yeah, the MPC XL is out. A few people already have it and it looks pretty dope.
All right, so I'll go ahead and link Bolo's video for the rest of that chat so that you guys can actually watch his video and he can explain it to you a little bit better. I just wanted to let you guys know that the MPC XL is really here. You can see right here, there's actually a hardware version of it. All right, guys, and over at Zounds this week, Zounds has some good deals. Every time I see a deal on a UA Apollo interface, I'm always gonna bring it to the channel because that's the interface I use. That's the interface I record into all the time, all my music. The other interface that I record into is a UA Vault. So right now it looks like this Universal Audio Apollo Solo Thunderbolt is on sale still for $469, which is cheaper than its normal deal. And the same with this Thunderbolt 3 audio interface. This is the interface I use. I think I paid $1,300 for this interface. So very good interface. I would speak well on this interface every single time. They got more keyboards on sale, MIDI keyboards on sale here too. So right here, they got this Native Instruments one on sale. It's blemished, but you can get it for $50 off, and that's not a bad cost, bad price. So again, I always say come over to Zounds and check out what they got going on, because right now they got some Audio Technica headphones on sale for like $40 off. You know, they got a whole bunch of stuff. It's always on sale here, always on sale here. So again, the good people over at Zounds, I recommend checking them out and checking out some of the deals that they have going on, because, you know, it might be the time for you to get into something. And right now, I got Pookie Johnson live from the streets. Pookie, take it. Pookie Johnson, reporting live from the streets. I'm here with someone I've never spoke to in my life. Ma'am, what's your name? She doesn't look too receptive today. Well, let me ask you this. What's better, Machine or an MPC? You heard it here first. Back to you, something. Man, this nigga Pookie always be on some bullshit. Why don't this nigga ever ask no real questions? He be out in the street asking motherfuckers I didn't realize we were back. And our next story, reported by Bedroom Producer Blog, MasterMe is a free mastering plugin for podcasts and music. Why is this cool? This is cool because it allows you to set your LUFs, and it allows for you to basically set up your mastering chain for YouTube, Apple Podcast, whatever it is that you need to. There's all kinds of different presets in this stuff. Again, it's a free tool. It's just going to help you figure out your LUFs, and it's going to help you make sure that the audio that you're producing can go on the platform that you want to use it on. Now, obviously, it doesn't have every single platform here, so it doesn't have your Spotify's and all that other stuff, but this is basically geared up to help people who are doing podcasts and doing kind of like speech stuff on the internet. You can use it for music too, but it's really good for speech. Our next story, Cherry Audio releases Mercury 6 synthesizer. The Mercury 6 synthesizer is basically an emulation of the Jupiter 6, which is obviously one of the greatest synthesizers that's ever been created in existence. This is to commemorate the 40th anniversary of the Jupiter 6. Let's see what they say. Mercury 6 captures all that is exceptional in this treasured polyphonic classic, boosts its features set for today's DAW production and workflow, and celebrates the innovation from the era that changed music forever. If you guys don't know, the Jupiter is one of the biggest synths that's changed music. This is going to be good for Apple, and it's going to be good for Windows as well. I'm going to go ahead and let you guys get a little preview of this so we can see what this thing sounds like. Let me go ahead and grab my headphones. Let's go. So as you can hear, it sounds super synthy. It's going to sound obviously like a synth from the 80s, but it does sound pretty full. Cherry Audio makes amazing plugins. They don't get the props that they deserve, but it does sound pretty full and it sounds pretty good. So if you are looking for some kind of old school synth or something like that, I would recommend checking that out because, I mean, you know, it's Cherry Audio. They make good stuff. So it does look like Rhodes has come out with their new plugin. So it looks like Rhodes has created the first plugin that they've ever made, or that has the Rhodes official name on it. It's on sale for 20% off right now. How much does it cost? I'm sure it's solid though, because it's Rhodes, so it's going to be like unlike any other Rhodes VST. But what they're basically saying about this plugin is, for the first time, the hollowed sound and feel of an acclaimed Rhodes MK8 electric piano at your fingertips in any recording studio or live performance. The V8 is deeply multi-sampled and modeled hyper-realistic version of the Rhodes MK8, capturing all the nuance and character of the flagship electric piano. So, you know, they're saying it's going to, I hope they have a free trial on this, because I would definitely check it out. Rhodes, if you want to send it over, I'll check it out and give y'all a little review on it as well. So also this week over at Plugin Boutique, they have a bunch of good sales going on, but the most thing I wanted to bring up about Plugin Boutique this week or this month is that the free plugin that they have is this Cube Mini. Look, and you get an expansion with it. I did a review on the Cube. The Cube is probably one of my top 5 plugins that I use for sounds. Obviously, I have the full version, so it's going to have a little bit more, but you can still do a lot with the Mini. I would recommend, if you can get a plugin for $5, get one, and then boom, you can get this Cube Mini or whatever the case is. And I got one last deal for you guys this week, and it comes from T-Rax. If you go over to Audio Plugin Deals, you can currently get T-Rax 5 SE for $39. It typically runs $150. It's got a bunch of solid plugins in there, but it's going to be more for like mastering and mixing. So you're not going to be using this more so for just sounds and stuff like that. But it's a good deal. You can check it out. It'll be good for about 7 more days as the time of this newscast comes out. So, all right, guys. Well, that's what I have for you guys today. Signing off from the music news from the streets. I'm your anchorman, something. Hit the keys, drop a whole elbow on that like button, and we'll catch you in the next one. Peace.
Some, hit the key.